Okay, we're back. Another little thing I want to show you is some methods that you can do with text boxes, and we will use this a lot, or not a lot. I use it a lot in the things I do, but we're going to use it in this. So first thing I want to do is we want to copy this table layout panel so that we don't have to recreate all the variables. So let's do a right click and copy layout table panel, and then a right click over here and paste. That's where we want to put it, but sometimes it will not go where you want it, and it has nothing to do with anything you did. It's just Visual Studio. So to fix that, you go to this form1.designer.cs, double click it, and we've already found the table layout panel, and let's find this table name. The name of this table layout panel here is 3. And we want it in element 1, 2, 3, which would be 0, 1, and 2, element 2. Right under this one, which is table layout 2, we want this number 3 right underneath it. So I'll go to designer and I'm going to find 3 and see it's 8. Well, we don't want that. We want it in number 2. And so let's save that. And when we pull it back up, it'll move it back. It'll move it. So let's change this text to enter element number. And we could have said index number or just anything we wanted. And this text box we're going to call number text box. Okay, so, and we want to have a key press event that goes with that. Now there's several ways you can do that. You come over here into the properties and you can double click the key press event and it will create you a method, but it names it what it wants to name it, and I don't want to do that, so we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to right click and view code, and we're going to add an event in here. Now I have already added it in because I just did. I typed it in and we call it only numbers in text box, and we pass it the key press event args e. And I hope you can read this to type it in. It doesn't take a whole lot of typing, and you can call it something else, but you have to remember what you called it. And it's going to pass some key press event args, and one of the args is be E key care, and we're going to check whether it's a digit and or whether it's a back. So this exclamation point means not. So if it's not a digit, or it is not, or if it's a backspace, we're going to say E handle equals true. So, and when it says true, it means we're not going to process it. Okay, so, and I know it looks confusing, but basically you can just copy that and just use it all the time. So let's add the event in. So we're going to say number text box dot key press plus equals new key press event handler, and we're going to give it this name, only numbers in text box, and my return didn't work right. Okay, so what's going to happen is whenever we run this, it's not going to allow us to type anything except a digit or a backspace. So like if I come over here and I'm going to press an L, it's not accepting it. If I press a 7, it will. And if I press a backspace, it will let me have a backspace. But it was not letting me have characters, only numbers. So, and that's what we want. So, and that would take the place, like if you purchase some custom controls, like third-party controls, that they're pretty expensive. You know, there's several $1,000s for them, and then they want you to pay a yearly fee too to use their controls. And they would have maybe a spinner box or something like this. But you can make your own things with just plain old Windows Forms control and modify them yourself. So that's going to be all for this video, and we'll see you in the next. Oh, one more thing. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, C#61 Programmer.